What's up, everyone? It's your boy Quicksand, and this is episode 113 of Mindset Monday. And today we're going to dive into 3 mindset techniques that all the hoopers out there need to elevate their game and help reach their full potential on and off the basketball court. But before we get into it, please drop a like down below, as it'll help this video and my channel to grow organically and reach bigger audiences. And of course, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss another drop. And as always, if you find any type of value within the context of this video, please share it with someone who you know can benefit. Let's tap in. First up, let's talk about resilience. And this is your ability to bounce back from setbacks and to stay focused on your goals. And on this topic, Coach John Wooden famously said, "Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do." And in any defeat that you suffer, any setback or loss, understand that what you couldn't do in that moment was succeed or win. And that's perfectly fine. No matter how successful a person is, they fail. So whatever level you are in the game of basketball or in life, you're going to have to fail at some point in order for you to bounce back and get to a higher level. These setbacks, they're all stepping stones into success, into the right direction. So you have to use these moments as fuel for you to improve. And one of my favorite stories of overcoming and being resilient is when Kobe fully ruptured his Achilles in game against the Warriors. He did a simple move trying to get to the basket, falls on the floor, and feels that it completely popped. And he tries to fix his own Achilles and roll it all the way down. And he gets help up, walks over to the bench on his own strength, doesn't want any help, and he's limping over there. I believe they told him that if he doesn't shoot these free throws, he can't play the rest of the game. And he really wanted to stay and try to win this game for his team. And so what he did was walk from the bench all the way over to the free throw line because he had gotten fouled, knocks down 2 big free throws, and then walks all the way back on his own strength on a ruptured Achilles. With all the miles that he's gotten, he's torn down. He's like at his last. Walks over to the bench again, to the locker room, and the Lakers end up winning that game. And this demonstrates the power of the mind, the power of controlling your emotions and controlling the now. He knew that he was completely done, that he wasn't going to be able to play for a very long time. But he knew he needed to lead by example for his children and everyone watching, including his teammates and everyone in the league. And he did exactly that. He took a 9-month rehab process, grueling, repetitive, trying to get back to the game of basketball. He gets back and plays over 100+ games, eventually ending his career in 2016, retiring, scoring 60 points in his last game. And it's a powerful story as to how to be resilient, strong-minded, and bounce back from anything in life. Next on the list is continuous learning. It's about adopting a growth mindset, valuing ongoing development, and seeking knowledge on and off the court. And I can confidently say about myself that I am a great example of someone who is always learning. I put out 113 videos in this Mindset Monday segment, and I couldn't have done any of that if I wasn't a constant learner, if I wasn't reading books to gain knowledge, if I wasn't watching podcasts with people who are highly successful and giving value, if I wasn't talking to mentors, asking questions of people who are more successful than I am and have more knowledge, if I wasn't doing any of those things, I wouldn't have been able to put out any of the videos that I've put out. And I wouldn't be able to be the teacher that I am in the game of basketball when I'm training one-on-one and group sessions. I'm always trying to learn from my own mistakes. I'm always trying to learn from other people's mistakes, but I'm also trying to learn from what people do great. And when I'm studying the game of basketball, for example, if I watch a video, I'll type in Kobe Bryant footwork highlights and just watch what he does with his footwork, study it, screen record it, watch it in slow motion, find out why he did that in the moment, how I can repeat those motions, and then I go onto the court and do it. The more that I learn, the better that I can teach. And the more that I can teach, the more that I can live by my mission with Quicksand Mindset, which is to give value to at least one person every single day. So the more that I learn, the more I can teach, the more value I can give, and the more success and pride and joy that I feel within. And that's ultimately going to be the goal no matter what. Money is going to be a byproduct. Friends are going to be a byproduct. Success and how, sought after my brand is or I am, ultimately is going to come from giving value and helping other people. And that all stems from learning. And one of my favorite segments, actually, talking about Kobe, before he passed, he put out on ESPN Plus a series called Kobe Bryant Detail. So if you want to learn the highest level of basketball, go and watch this. Go on Google, try to find it for free if you can. But he breaks down film step by step in detail of some of the greatest players of all time, or some of the greatest players playing in the current generation. And he shows them what they're doing wrong, what they're doing well, what adjustments they can make. And so I learned from that, and he's one of the best of all time, my favorite player. Now, if I learn from that, I can go and apply and make videos, which I have, about NBA players performing certain moves, going through certain offensive motions, and I can go and do video breakdown of their stuff. I've made videos about that. Check those in the playlist down below. But also check out my basketball vlogs, where I do basketball drills, where you can see, work out with me. I'm always giving game. I'm always learning. Check it out. Lead by example and be great. The third and final mindset technique that I have for you is to develop a positive inner dialogue with yourself. Without a question, this is one of the most important techniques that you can start to learn today, because how you speak to yourself internally is going to significantly affect and impact your on-court performance and overall development as a human being and as a player. So speak to yourself highly. I want to know, when I start training someone, I don't want to see the players at their highest and at their best. Okay, that's when they speak highly of themselves. That's when they're saying, I'm him, I've been putting in this work, I'm making every shot, I'm a bucket, right? You're saying all these positive things. I want to know how you speak to yourself when you're down and out, when you fail, when you can't buy a bucket, when your opponent who you're guarding keeps scoring on you, when you keep turning the ball over and making simple mistakes. I want to know how you speak to yourself in those moments, because that's really what's important. Are you going to get down on yourself and say, bro, I suck, I can't make a shot, I'm trash, I can't shoot, I can't guard him, I'm weak, I'm not strong enough, I'm not capable of pushing through? Is that what you're going to say when you're down and out, when it's not going your way? Because that's going to not only affect your own mindset and your own game, but it's going to affect the people around you. You have 4 other players on the court with you, and if you're speaking like that, your energy is going to feed off onto them. And now they're going to start to believe these things about themselves, or they're going to get frustrated with you because you're not trying your hardest, because you're giving up. You're giving half effort because you're not doing well. And if you're on a team with coaches, coach is going to pull you. Then you're going to get more frustrated. You're going to be on the bench talking trash about the coach behind their back, talking trash about your teammates. And then you never get back in the game. And if you do, you end up doing even worse. So when you're in those moments, how do you speak to yourself? I'm even guilty of getting frustrated with myself, but I ultimately always remember one thing from Eric Thomas, and it's an affirmation that you can say to yourself in frustrating, difficult moments. Say, I can, I will, I must. I can get buckets, I will get buckets, I must get buckets. I can play defense, I will play defense, I must play defense. I can overcome, I will overcome, I must overcome. This affirmation is a perfect example of speaking highly internally. Do this anytime you're down and out, anytime you're finding life difficult, anytime you need a boost and inspiration. Talk to yourself positively. Say, I can, I will, I must. Fill in the blanks on whatever word is missing there and get after it. Get better, speak highly, do well, energy flows, and you're going to be exactly where you want to be. And that's a wrap for this video. Thank you all for watching. Please drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss another drop. And as always, if you found any type of value within the context of this video, please share it with someone who you know can benefit. I want to grow this channel. I want to grow your mind. I want to grow the minds of other people. But the only way for this to happen is if you share, drop a like, get it out in the algorithm, and get more eyes and ears on it. Thank you all for watching again. I'll see you on the next episode. Tap out.